Ba 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 ba. Welcome back to First Impression Reviews, where I take you through some of the Amazon and other e-commerce websites and see if what's trending and see if it's something that I would like to buy or if you'd like to buy, and we just kind of go from there. This is a pretty special episode because I have some items that are secretly for sale, and if I were to tell Amazon that you guys know about this, then they would kill me and they'd rip my arms off. But how cool is it that we get to go through it today with you? So let's do it in boom. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna make this as painless as possible. I'm just gonna go through it, probably give you a couple minutes of description, but let's do it. So we're gonna start off with the 2 shaker cups. So this is a protein shaker. This is an energy drink shaker. For those of you who don't do any of that, this is a salad dressing shaker. But there are actually 2 in the pack. What's really cool is that most of them are $12.98, except for these black on black. But literally every other one, I think, is $12.98, which is cool. But you get 2 of them. So it's about $6.50 each, or $6.29 each if it's $12.98, and you get to keep them clearly in, keep them anywhere. Hand wash them. It's dishwasher safe. How great! 28 ounces. You can eat and drink in no face bumps while drinking. No face bumps? What does face bumps mean? Let me know if you guys know what face bumps are. I have no idea what that means. Anyways, there's some other ones down here. The short stacky ones are actually, all about $2 less, but they're smaller though, so you don't want any of that. You want the bigger ones. Boom. This is a yes for me. A whole lot of different reviews. So about 4.6. I would rate this a 4.1. This isn't high on my list of things that I need absolutely right now, but hey, why not, right? I'll say yes. What do you say? Okay, so this is for PS5. So this is to kind of dissipate the heat. On top of that, it is a charger for 2 controllers. It is a hanger for your headphones. It is a also charger for, I think, 3 other USB hubs. So if you were to use like an external hard drive, you could actually use these USB slots. Again, the real kicker for this is that it has RGB lighting. Everyone loves RGB lighting, and is probably one of the most probably most inexpensive versions of all of these sort of put together. So for me, it's probably around $32 after the $15 coupon. So that's a little bit more enticing. It's 4.4, so people actually like it, paying for it at full price. I want to see if there's different colors. There's an all white. There's one that looks like... and there's one that's swapped to white and black instead of black and white. I kind of like... I hate the all white one. I'll say... Man, there's another one over here? Okay, so same company. $2 more for some reason. Anyways. Kind of cool. A lot of... Man, look at all this. This gotta be from the same company though, still. Some of it doesn't have the RGB lighting, so if you weren't like interested in the RGB lighting, it's $10 less. But I mean, why even buy this if you're not gonna get the RGB lighting? So I would say, for me, this is not something I need right now. I have too much RGB lighting in here anyways, so I'll say no for me. Okay, so this is the from the Lumas store. So I'm going to try to say this without laughing, but it's the Scrunch butt lifting leggings. I don't know why I said butt so aggressively, but for women, Impact Gym seamless workout leggings, mid to low waist tummy control, and yoga pants. So I don't know too much about this, but what it does look like is that there's padding in the butt, either to help your butt look bigger, or from what makes probably more sense to me is if you're like riding a bike or something. Other than that, then there's no reason to have these. I mean, there's a ton of colors. Yoga pants always come in a ton of colors. This looks like toothpaste. But I would say, I don't know if I would never get something like this for my wife. The ratings are like 4.0. I would say even as a gift, this would be a horrible gift probably. But man, I don't ever envision myself ever purchasing this for either anybody else or for me. If somebody asked for this, probably the only time I would ever get this. But for me, this is another no. Just kind of no on the no scale. All right, so the next secret sale is this USB-C charger. This is fast charging on the USB-C, and it's I think fast charging on the other side as well, but it does have USB-C and USB-A. Comes in sort of these Easter egg pastel-y colors and white. You'll see that there's a price difference, a $3 price difference there for the colored ones. Like it says, you can charge 2 devices, iPhone, Android at the same time. The only thing that it's exciting for me here is probably the fact that it does have different colors. So I have a big old block charger that has like maybe 5 or 6 of these, so this would be a little bit more compact, easily to travel with. Like on some planes now too, it would be cool to have like an extra charger. So that's probably the only time I would buy it for like traveling. These other colors, the only time I would get these is if I was planning on putting them in like an Easter egg basket for somebody. But I would say only if I was going to bring this on a flight would I bring this. So I'll say yes, I would get this. It's only $10 too. Next item is a 4-pack Lightning to USB-C adapter for iPhone. These are for folks who have the older iPhones. You can also plug into like a Nintendo Switch and other things that have USB-C, so that's why they have Nintendo Switch right there. These I know are going to be just fine. They work great. There's this little attachment on here, so those are always a welcome addition, because if you don't have those, it'll go kind of effing flying off. Eventually, what I would consider doing is just getting ones that are actually USB-C, because it's just happening anyways. But you know, if you're kind of like the in-between process, or you have somebody who's like a little bit less resilient to change, this would be a very, very affordable option. So for you, for maybe, you know, your folks around the house or during the holidays, that's great. Could be something that you get. For me, I don't need it. Don't need it. Cool. So this is the Superfine magnetic case, or the MagSafe case. So it has military grade drop protection, which is pretty cool. Again, for those of you who have iPhones, this is a good, I think this would be a really good like transition phone case, or like a case that you need like in the next, like, you know, 3-5 days. It's nothing super fancy. There's colors on it. I mean, it is what it is, right? It's kind of see-through there, and it's MagSafe. So there's, you know, if you go to T-Mobile, the T-Mobile store, AT&T store, this would be $40. This might be $50. So you're getting a huge deal not buying it from there. Buy it here. For me, again, I don't need it, so I say no. But if you have an iPhone, maybe say yes. Okay, time for the most boring thing on the list here, probably, is the iron-on hem tape. So this is for kind of your you know, fusing fabric together. And this is what I would put in sort of the sewing and like maybe fabric repair section of your brain. But for me, I would never need this. But for somebody who does want to fix, you know, let's say like a blanket that's opened up, like a cat scratched into it, or if cat's also scratched onto your curtains, might be a good thing to get. It's iron on also, and it's only about $6. So me, I don't need it. I would need help to probably even operate this tape adhesive thing. So for me, yes. For you, I don't know. Okay, so let's check out this second to last item. So this is the Galaxy 70 wireless gaming keyboard. So this is a mechanical keyboard, which is awesome because it's gonna sound like this when people are typing on it, and that is for me great because that's probably the next keyboard I'm looking for. These colors are pretty rad. They seem like old-timey, like 1950s to 1920s, like text design. It has RGB lighting, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's see if they have that sound. Let's see. I'm gonna do my impression again. It's gonna sound. Okay, now what does it sound like? Yep, I did it. Okay, so yeah, man, normally $100, which is kind of typical. Let's see if we can see the prices of other. Yeah, see, there's similar ones down here for like 60 or 50 bucks. Are they mechanical? Do they have RGB? Do they have all those lighting in there? I don't know about that. This is probably the best bang for your buck. If you're this kind of a smaller form factor, but I would say for me, this would be actually something that I might get here in the next, maybe in the next couple of weeks, actually. So for me, yes. For you, maybe no. And our last item's a fun one. This is one of those fidget toys. It's pretty cool. You can kind of see these at offices, and you'll also see them a crap ton on TikTok and all those other places. But I love crap like this, so for me, spending $13 is an effing no-brainer. I would absolutely get this. I like the different colors too. Oh, oh no! I think we know who that is. Oh man. Man, look at this one. That's so many. Why would you need that many? But yeah. I think this is kind of a cool thing to put on your desk. Kind of messing around, you know, pretending to pay attention to meetings and stuff. So, all right, guys, that is the last of that. I appreciate you. Let's see if you guys end up getting one of these. Let me know in the comments what you thought of them. Okay. All right. Fine. I'll go. Goodbye.